Okay, welcome back. Section 9.3, subtraction with negative numbers. Again, remember, 9.2 and 9.3, you can kind of combine it both in your mind by thinking, okay, I'm combining numbers. When do I add? When do I subtract? And remember, it was same sign, add, keep the sign, and then different signs, subtract. Okay, that's just easy. And then also, important to this is you have to understand that when you say A minus B, when you're subtracting B from A, it's the same as adding its opposites. These are equivalent, okay? So these are basically the same thing. So if you see this notation, you can think of it as this, and vice versa, okay? Alright, so let me go ahead and show you. So remember here, 7 minus 9, you find the difference, and then keep the larger negative. So the difference between 7 and minus 9, it's 7 and 9 is 2, right? And that would be negative because the 9 is negative. Now here, same signs, add, okay? So keep the sign, it's negative. These together, you got to understand, this is a negative of a negative, so it becomes a positive, okay? So then that's just positive 16. Here's some more examples. This is negative 7 plus 9 because that negative and negative, and that's going to be a 2. And then 15 minus 10, that's just 5. Here is the same signs, right? So that's just going to be you add, keep the sign, negative 25. So see how these are the same? It's the same thing. And then when you have negative and a negative, it becomes a plus. So that's 15 plus 10, which is 25. And then finally here you have negative 15 minus a negative 10. When you have a minus a negative, it becomes a positive. So that's negative 5. Okay, so let's do some super fun examples. So same reasoning, same signs, add, different signs, subtract. So here, 5 minus 2, that's just going to be 3. Negative 7 minus 2, that's same signs, we add, right? Keep the sign. So negative 7 minus 2, that's negative 9. Then you have here negative 10 minus 5. You guessed it, negative 15. Here, a negative and a negative, right? So that's going to be equivalent to 12 plus 6, which is 18. And then here, negative 20 minus a negative 30, that's going to be negative 20 plus 30, right? Which is then different sign, subtract. And then you keep the larger sign, which is 10, positive, right? And then here you have negative 3 plus 6 minus 2. So just go through it. You can go through it left to right. Negative 3 plus 6, that's different signs, subtract. And that's going to become a positive 3 minus 2, which is just a 1. Okay? All right. Let's do a couple more here. So if I'm going from left to right, here, 10 minus a negative 4 minus 8. Sorry, let me just fix this. So 10 minus a negative 4 minus 8, that's going to become 10 plus 4 minus 8. So then going from left to right, that's 14 minus 8, which is positive 6. And then here, I want to make sure that I cover the whole subtracting from, because this is a very common mistake here when we're doing math. So when you have a subtraction problem, right? So A minus B, right? That's equivalent to saying B subtract B, or B is being subtracted from A. So whenever you say subtract from or whatever, the first number is going to go second, and then whatever you're subtracting from, that goes first. So it's kind of different. So when you're saying subtract 3 from negative 5, you're actually saying in symbols negative 5 minus 3. Okay? So see how the order switches? Alright. So then that's going to be negative 8 because same signs. Subtract negative 4 from 9. So 9 comes first. We're subtracting negative 4 from it. Okay, so then these become positive, right? 9 plus 4, that's 13. Okay? And then here, find the difference. That's different, right? Because when you say find the difference, that's literally saying, okay, find the difference of negative 7 and negative 4. Okay, so that goes in the same order. So find the difference is different from subtract. This is going to be negative 7 plus 4, which is just the difference is 3, but it's minus, right? It's negative, I mean, because they're different signs, and the larger one was 7. So subtract 60.3 from negative 49.8. That's going to be negative 49.8 minus 60.3. Okay, so basically you're going to add these two because they're both negative. So you're doing 49.8 and then you're going to add 60.3, but you're going to keep it negative, okay? So that's a negative 110.11, which makes sense though, right? Because let's imagine you had negative $49.80 in your bank account and you made a withdrawal of $60.30. You would end up with a negative amount, right? It's more negative, okay? Okay, so that's it for this section. Your homework is 1 through 27, 57 through 61 odd. Good luck, and I will see you on the next video.